Hello and welcome. Andrea here with Vic Cosmetics. If the red live button is up top, you are catching me live. If it is not, then you are catching the replay. I am going to be doing a fun look. Ignore my son in the background. We are going to be doing a half face. Hint why I have pulled out my eyeliner. I'm going to draw the line going down the face. We're going to do a half face, half glam, half not. So you can see what the Power Makeup does, how it can naturally highlight your features. Hello, kitty kitty. Or you can just see how normal everyday features and then how it'll highlight your features. So I'm going to start. I've got my lighted mirror right here. I'm just going to go, we're going to draw a line. We're going to do a half face. Oh, thank you so much, sweetheart. I appreciate it. And welcome. So we're going to do a half face. I'm going to do this side in Vic. This side's going to stay exactly how it is. So you can see how much Vic Cosmetics will actually highlight your features. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm actually going to start. I'm going to be using all of our warm shades palette tonight. So this is the warm shades palette. It's got the oranges, the purples, the browns. Actually perfect to do a fall look with as well. So before I do my brows, I'm actually going to come in. My cat is meowing at me. Oh, thank you. Yeah, my mirror keeps turning off on me too, so that's not going to make it very easy. I just figured I wanted to show how you can glam up or just stay everyday. You know what? I'm waiting to see how it looks too. It's going to be so different. And I'm actually going to use our BB cream, even though it's not in the store right now, because it will be coming back eventually. So I'm just going to take my fluffy elf brush, and I'm thinking I'm going to do browns. And so my browns are all right here. We're going to do these browns right here. I'm going to kind of figure out a way to make these ones work. I'm going to start with this one right here up in the top and put that in my crease, and it's more of a gold color, and it does have sparkle. So we're going to go kind of sparkly and make it go out there. And I'm hoping that my light actually stays working, so this actually goes good. My baby girl keeps meowing at me though. Meow, mommy, meow. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of blend that in. You know, I've never gone out with a half face before. I'm pretty sure I would probably get some pretty interesting looks. Well, I can't say I have never gone out with a half face before. I've never done the line down the face to do it this way. I've actually done like just the eyeshadow in the eye part or just a blush in the lips. But even then it still looks good. So I'm just going to clean that brush. Like normal, I have a rag over here with cleaner on it that I just wipe off on. And then I'm going to turn around and I'm going to come in with this bottom brown right here. And we're going to just build that up on the side. We're just going to come right here on the side. And we're just going to pat that in. Oh, she left me because I was ignoring her. Bye-bye, kitty kitty. I'm just going to make a triangle here on the side. That's the easiest way for me to do it. Oh, I understand totally. You're good. It'll be staying here, and then I'll probably save it and put it on YouTube, so you can easily go to my YouTube channel and watch it too. But I'm gonna make sure this brown is like perfect. But I wanted to try something a little bit different and still be good and show people the beauty of our product. Because with all the chaos and the company kind of mellowing out and people leaving and coming back, You know what? Showing how good the products are really good. Now I'm going to come in with that top kind of a peachy brown up top. It's probably shown as a different color to you. Same brush, and I'm just going to pat that on the rest of the lid. That's one thing I've noticed. They show as different colors than what they do to me when you're actually live. So the color that I see is not necessarily the color that you see. Thank you. Yeah, I've actually been using our floral toner pretty regularly at night, which actually helps. If you actually have breakouts, it will actually help tone down those breakouts as well. Now, I'm going to come in with this dark brown and darken up the outer corner of the eye just a smidge. And I haven't changed brushes. I've just been wiping it off. And I'm holding it out a ways because I'm kind of smoking it. Putting it, basically going the bone for your eye, just underneath that, and kind of smoking that with that darker brown. Now I'm going to do a circular motion to kind of blend that. And I don't know if you can kind of tell what that's doing. It's just giving that other accented highlight. Now I'm going to clean off the brush again. I just keep using the same brush. Just keep wiping it off and using the same brush. Now I'm going to come in with this lighter brown right here. Kind of go glitter glam. And we're going to put that in here on the inner corner. So we're kind of giving that highlight to the inner corner and darkening the outer corner. So I'm not sure, I'll get a little bit closer so you guys can see that. So we're lightening up front and we're darkening the outer edge. And now I'm just going to kind of take it and I'm going to blend both of those together. And it's kind of taken away from that other brown that we had in the beginning. So I'm just going to come up here. I'm going to get it on my brush again. And then I'm going to go to the top part of the crease. And we're going to put that color back in there. It's how simple and easy I do these looks. And since it's nighttime, we're going to come in with a brown. Since we're kind of doing a fall brown color, that's the black. We're going to come in with the brown eyeliner. But before I do that, I'm going to flip my brush around. And we're going to take that original color that we had. And we're going to start that underneath the eye. We're just going to drag it underneath with the rest. And that way I know exactly where to stop when I put on the BB cream. Which is what we're going to do now. Get our BB cream. It will be back in the stores soon. They are working on the formula. It is actually wonderful. I love it. This is our lighter shade of the BB cream. I'm going to put it on my hand. It's still fairly dark. It's still fairly dark for me, but it's such a fun color. Normally I mix it with my foundation, but I want all Vic Cosmetics for this look. So I'm going to just take my foundation brush, which is right here, and we're just going to get that going. And with our BB cream, a little goes a long way. The thinner you want it, it's easier to put it on thinner than it is heavier, because it works more like a sunscreen, I've noticed. So now I'm just going to kind of come down here. Since we're doing all Vic Cosmetics products, I'm not going to come in with concealer, so I'm going to use the BB cream underneath the eyes. I want to show how all the products work. And I haven't done my brows yet because I didn't want to mess them up. But I will go in and do our brows. or this one brow. So, and then since I'm doing this, I'm just going to kind of tame it and carry it out. Let me get my other mirror so I can kind of see what I'm doing here. There we go. Making sure I get it on perfectly without smearing my black line. The only product I'm going to use that is not a Vic's Cosmetic product will be my powder, because right now we do not carry a powder. But you can already see the difference between the two. So, wonderful, wonderful. I love it. And I always make sure I carry it down and get my blender brush, put what I have left on the blender brush, and just kind of pat it out. I need a tiny bit more. There we go. Because I want to make sure I get underneath the eye pretty good. And then we will go through and fix underneath the eye as well. So, I moved to the blender brush. I'm using the flat side of the blender brush. And we're just patting on. So, there is that. Did I get it good? I got it good. So we are good. Now I'm going to come back in. I'm going to put that brush right there. And we're going to now fix underneath the eye. We're going to come in with these colors right here, the ones that we originally used. I'm going to start with the lighter. And then we're going to come underneath the eye again. We're going to smoke out that part. Use the same other end of the same brush. Now I'm going to come in with my Hello Kitty eyebrow brush, and I'm going to get that darker brown that we used and put that just above in where that other color is. And I'm only going to go about halfway. So you take it halfway and it just highlights your eye. And then come back in with that same brush that you had at the beginning with that lighter color and just kind of smoke those two together. So there's smoking that together. Now for the brown eyeliner, and I'm just going to keep it simple. Wrong side. It's got a spoolie on it. It's actually a brow brush, and I use it for an eyeliner. I'm going to line just gently on top and keep it simple, and then I'm going to do my waterline. So the lightest little eyeliner up top will actually just help highlight those browns that we've already used. Yeah, I try to do my eyes before I do my foundation and my brows, because that way if I mess up, I can actually... I'm doing it backwards tonight. Normally I do the foundation first and then everything else. But I figured tonight if I mess up, this way I can easily cover it up with the foundation. I actually kind of do it both ways. I said I was going to do my waterline. There we go. The brown is in the waterline. That is already a huge transformation. Right here to right here. So, glam on one side, and that just made my eyes water. Eyes are watering. I want to, now that I'm backing up, get that original color that we used on the lid. And we're just going to fix it just a smidge. There we go. Beautiful. you'll find that I will constantly say, oh, nope, we need to fix this. Nope, we need to fix this. We're not going to. Now I'm going to come in for the brows, and I have another Hello Kitty brow brush. Where did it go? It's right here. That's not it. That is it. And I'm going to come in with my brow color. Or I could use the brush that comes with our palette, but I don't like using that one. It's a little bit thicker than my Hello Kitty brush, and I like the simplicity of and how thin our Hello Kitty brushes are. Or they're not ours, but mine. Thank you. I really try hard to make it look good. I know half the time people say I'm not trying when I do it. I just kind of do it. It's actually putting forth an effort. I'm just brushing my brows up. Because it takes a lot of work to be able to do it. Now to do the brows, it comes with a mirror, just itty bitty. But instead of using that mirror, I'm going to pull the mirror from my palette out again. Because I like these mirrors. They're big and they're bulky and they're perfect. Now my brows, we'll see if I can do it perfectly tonight. What I did is I brushed my brows up so that I can see the bottom. Normally I have my brows done before I do my eyeshadow, so I'm doing this backwards as well. And I'm just tapping little hair strokes. So, little teeny tiny hair strokes. Back up. Nope, needs a little bit more. I'm turning sideways so I can see. Sometimes I have to actually come in with concealer and fix it up, but tonight I'm actually keeping it fairly perfect, so I don't think I'm going to have to fix it up. And there is our brow. But I'm going to clean off that brush just a smidge, and I'm going to grab that center color, which is our highlight color for the brows. Let me lift it up so I can show you the highlight color for the brows. And I'm just going to lengthwise, hold my brush lengthwise, and just rock it underneath the brow towards the tail. And it's just going to help highlight your brow and carry on to your eyeshadow. Hello, Duckers. Did you come up? My dog came up to join me. Hello, Duckers. So, our eye is almost done. I am actually going to wait to put on our mascara until after I do the cheeks and the lips. Otherwise, I just turned my mirror off again. Otherwise, it is going to eyes constantly water, no matter what I do. I'm just going to reach in my magic box of lip colors and see if I can pull out a good one. What did we pull out? Oh, we pulled out cinnamon spice. I like cinnamon spice. When I put on cinnamon spice, I love it. It's like that perfect browny red color. I like to use the brown lip eyeliner and line my lips because I don't have a actual lip liner. I probably should, but I don't. Let's twist it up. There we go. So now I'm only going to line that half of my lip. This brown is like almost perfect to go with the cinnamon spice color. I love the color. And I'm putting it on now so it has time to set. It is the prettiest color. It looks more purpley when it's on the wand, but when I put it on, it's so pretty. And it is one of our, what did I say it was? Yeah, I thought so. It's one of the lip glosses. I knew that. You know, it's so weird to only put it on half of your lip. I love this lip color. It's one of my favorites. That and Coffee Date. I love Coffee Date as well. So while that is setting, I'm going to come in with our cheek palette. I love our cheek palette. We got the bronzer, the blush, and the highlight. For these, I always use the bronzing brush. My bronzing brush is slanted. And I'm going to come in with that contour color. This is where most people who watch me get scared because it's going to show up really dark right through here, but we blend it out and it goes just beautifully. So I'm going to find the hollow of my cheek and the edge of my eye, and I'm going to go to the tip of my ear. I carry mine in an angle because I've got a brown face. Look at that. That's just putting the bronzer on. Wow, it's such a pretty color. And now I'm just going to kind of circular motions and blend that downward. And if a little bit is on the brush, I'm just going to kick it up here. And it's just going to naturally highlight my forehead. And then we're just going to kind of take it down through here. This is how I do it. I don't add anything extra to the brush, so it's whatever is left on the brush. Now we're going to come in, I'm going to clean that off. Now we're going to come in with the blush. It feels so weird to not do a full face. And I'm just going to find the hollow of my cheek again, which I know where it's at because I see my contour. I'm going to go just above that, and not actually up on the apple of my cheek. I'm going to stay just right above that. Yes, that's how I feel too, but not everybody applies it that way. And then I'm just going to kind of do circular motions and blend it downward into that contour, which is blending the contour out, so you're kind of blending those together. Not everybody knows to do it, and then I naturally take and dab and put it down where I put the others, and then I always carry it back behind my ear because it helps to carry everything. And even without the highlight, just that side of my face, I'll look this way. No mascara, no highlight. That right there is beautiful. I like that, and I really love this lip color. And you can tell my lips are dry because they got that tingly sensation. They're working out hydrating my lips. Now clean off my brush. I'm going to come in with our highlight. Our highlight is beautiful, and I'm just going to go right above and into that blush and go up my temple. You don't have to carry it up your temple. I just like to because it helps highlight your eyes at the same time as your cheek. But I'm not sure my lighting's doing it fairly well justice, and it's just the lightest of lightest highlights. Normally if I want a better highlight, I'll grab my e.l.f. palette and use my finger and I'll dab with that. But just the lightest of lightest highlights, and that's just perfect. So there is that. This right here, looking at you this way, you notice it's just highlighting the natural beauties. It's not like cakey or building it on. So here's normal. It's not much of a difference between the BB cream and my normal skin as well. So that's what I absolutely love. Now for the mascara. It is our wonderful mascara. It is a water-based with fibers, and it does have synthetic beeswax in it to help build up on the lashes. And our wand is a tapered wand. And you can't really see the fibers in it. I'll get up close and show you. You cannot really see the fibers in it at all. But it is a fiber-based mascara. Now comes the fun part. I normally get really quiet, but I'm going to start, and I'm only going to go halfway down my lashes. I'm not going to go all the way to my eyelid. Most people think with mascara you have to go all the way to your eyelid. No. To only go halfway up your lashes. I have to get kind of close because I'm blind. And then blink and pull it up. Blink and pull it up. So that is just my top lashes done with one coat. I'm going to blink and pull it up. Now to get the bottom, I don't hold it like this anymore. I tap. I know, that's what I really love about it. And the wand is designed to grab your lashes. I'm not sure if you can actually really see that, but I'm just going to tap the bottom lashes. Most people think, oh, I have to rub the bottom lashes. I've learned the hard way, don't rub the bottom lashes. I was doing it this way for a while, straight up and down. But I'm just turning my wand and I'm tapping my bottom lashes. And you see it put that perfect coat on the bottom lashes. And now that I've got that done, I'm seeing I want to touch up underneath my eye a little bit with not with mascara, with the eyeshadow, because the mascara is overpowering what I put underneath. And always make sure you store your lipsticks and with that have the wands straight up and down and your mascaras straight up and down. Mine are always stored like this. Although right now all my lipsticks are falling over in the box because I was just reaching in there, but I will fix that. I was going to fix my eyeshadow underneath. Give the mascara a little bit of time to dry. Come in other side. I'm the side that's more bunched together. And come in with that original brown. And I want to carry that down. And that is just naturally highlighting that. That's all I wanted to do was that tiny bit of brown. Naturally highlighting on one side to just fill out those features that you normally have. Whereas this side, you can see a little bit of a difference between the color. Well, the lips, you can see a huge difference. The bottom lashes are just perfect. You just pat it on your lashes. So here's the one. I'm just going to take it and I'm just going to pat and pull away. Pat and pull away. That's all I did. And I got full coverage on the bottom lashes. And then for the top, I blinked and pulled up. I no longer go on top of them, although you can go on top of them to cover them too. But I just go close and pull it up. And I just tap it. And it's amazing how much full coverage you get. I love having a water-based mascara. But that is our finished look for tonight. I love that it is not overpowering and it's just the natural highlight to highlight the features. Like it highlights your cheeks, it highlights your lips, although I used a fairly dark color for the lips tonight. Right here, I love this color, one of my favorite colors. And then I used our Warm Shades eyeshadow palette. I love all the colors in here as well. And there is a sale going on. I believe it is Hit 30 for 30% off. I will put that in the comments here below when I am done. And then I do have a drawing going up top at the top of my group for anybody who places an order. They go in the drawing. See, look at that. It still looks fairly natural with the light off. I hit my mirror and it turned the light off. Woohoo! We have a light again. So that is our finished look for tonight. And if anybody has any questions, feel free to ask or comment them below. If you don't feel like commenting them below, which a lot of people don't, just message me and I'll be glad to help answer any questions. I love how hydrating the makeup is. Right now this side feels dry because it's dry. This side feels like really moisturized. So, wonderful makeup. I absolutely love it. I'm going to hop off now and take a wonderful picture or two for you all. And thank you so much for watching and have a fantastic night.